Mic check.
My life.
Oh yeah.
So should we. I'm spending all this time. Met you at the shop, sun was getting hot, I'm lonely, yeah. I'm in the city on my own. Never would have thought you'd be the one, I got a homie. That's the way it goes. I'm reaching Nirvana. Goodbye, sweet Rwanda. I see. Let it be. Forever's a long time. My
Yo, mic check.
last me all my life. So should we? I'm spending all this time. You don't even know. You don't even know. Yes, I'm hanging from the tree. I'm hanging from the tree.
Wow. What's going on? Fair use. Gotta fucking talk, man. All right, here's the thing. I was having a talk with like a family member. Tonight. Just something really dawned on me, man. You guys don't really know. Like a lot of women think that the grass is greener on the other side, man. And that's why I came out here today to talk about this shit. For some reason, a lot of them think that other things don't happen in other communities of people. They blame everything on us. Everything, bro. Like that's the shit that I fucking hate. Like, these bros can't take accountability for their own shit for nothing. Everything is the fault of black men. And that shit is so fucking annoying. The best option is to just dip. Just fucking leave, bro. Like, I don't understand how, if this race of men is causing you so much fucking problems, you still here. There shouldn't be broads talking about, oh, we went to a brunch, wherever they have those dating shits at. Oh, and there were no black men there, or this or that. Like, stop looking for them niggas. I wish I could control these niggas for the next 10 fucking years. I really wish I could be. I wish I could fucking snap my damn finger and just make these niggas leave y'all alone. for your own benefit. Right? And then so I was talking with my stepdaughter. I was talking with my stepdaughter tonight, man. And we were watching a show called Forever. It's a show on Netflix called Forever. I really liked the show. I watched it. It's 8 episodes. I watched all 8. And tonight I was over there with my kids and shit, and she's in town or whatever, and we began watching it. It was something that I wanted to show them. And it evolved throughout the shows, and a point came up where she mentioned, black women aren't having that problem with white men. Like we're not hearing white any other race of man come on the internet talking about women. How is it that you guys conveniently forget all the time y'all had talking shit about niggas? I don't understand this. Because the only reason why niggas get on here and talk shit about you is because you got on here and talk shit about us first. And then we weren't even talking shit at first. We were just going on about our business. You had the passport bros, you had the other dude saying, save yourself, black men. You had MGTOW, you got all of this other niggas was just forming cliques and just doing what they do and minding their fucking business, bro. Until women got on here talking about, oh, this guy tried to take me to the what the fuck he tried to take her? The Cheesecake Factory. And that nigga wasn't even black. But because the fucking bitch was black, here come all the black bitches. Yeah, we ain't going there. You can't take us there. Like, yo, I fucking hate it, man. I hate it. And I'm at the point I don't even want to hide that I hate it. I never hid that I hate this shit. I just kind of mellowed it out a little bit. I don't even want to mellow it out anymore. I don't want to mellow it out. This bullshit community that we talk about, this black community, this shit needs to fucking die, bro. It needs to fucking go. There just needs to be a race of black men that just go on and do their thing, bro. That's the new community. And whatever woman you bring in that community and you watch her like a hawk, no, I don't fucking say I don't trust any of these bitches. Because they all the fucking same, actually, if they're over here in the United States. They all the fucking same. All right? Don't trust any of them. But I see why some dudes go to different races. Young people see why some dudes go to different races. There's a new group of niggas that with our money, right? I call them the new generation of rich niggas with money. This is your streamers and your ball players, right? These are the new young cats. All right. 19 and up. All right. You got the streamers, the Kai Cenats, the DDGs, the Duke Dennis's, the King 6'8s, what's the little Dominican fellow? Phantom, all of these guys. I know there's a fucking shitload of them. I know, right? But these are the new generation of new niggas, all right? You got the Sanders boys. You got your Anthony Edwards. Like, so all this new generation of new dudes. They know the difference. between the black chicks and the white chicks. What is the difference? They're both the same, but they're different. What is the difference? The white bitches are nicer. That's all the black man ever fucking asked for. Since 18, and I credit this information to AC Reacts, right? Because I was watching one of his lives, and he said in 1869, black women turned their back on men, on black men, and I was a little struck by it. I was like 1869. What the fuck happened then? And then I did the fucking research, and he was right. He wasn't lying. 1869, fresh out of slavery, right? Black men wanted to vote. They wanted the power to vote. You know, you need to get some sort of representation of ourselves in these spaces. You know, to kind of get a leg up. You know what I mean? And what happened? Well, before it was just white men, they were the only ones who was voting. But now you got white women who want to vote. So if you just got white women who want to vote, they didn't have enough numbers. So they went and got the fucking black women. And they conned you fucking broads into, yeah, you know, he's mean to you and this and that, and he's gonna oppress you, and don't let him, he can't lead, and don't let him do this, and don't let, and these fucking broads went and joined the white women against black men voting. So black men were doing this for the betterment of their people as a whole, right? But the black chick, she was like, nah, like this shit ain't gonna help me. It's like, yo, bitch, it ain't gonna help you. Like we need to get this to make it better for all of us. You just want this shit so you can feel good about yourself. We need to get the fuck up out of this slum. They didn't help the black man vote. He had to do it on his own. That was the first treason that our women did. Becky did treason to Brad. She been treasoning that motherfucker all goddamn since this whole shit started, man. Becky run Brad, bro. But anyway, there's this fucking narrative that these bitches got that, oh, the black women are so happy that date the fucking white dudes. You know what, Brad? Brad, we ain't a hater. Enjoy, knock yourself out. I'm not, I wish I would fight for one of these bitches. I wish I would. So I could slap myself. You let that bitch go. Let her go. Brad, do you? Because I know the truth. I see a lot of times you'll see Brad up here chopping these dumbasses up, throwing them across the fucking highway. The last broad they chopped up, or the one before the last, one of these bitches, they found her fucking foot over here on this part of the highway, her fucking head over there on that part of the highway, on the other part of the, yeah, man. Brad don't fucking play. All right? He don't fucking play. And for some reason, they want to say that it's better with him take your ass over there. Take your ass over there. I remember this dude, Umar. Let me just show you. Let me show you what this fucking idiot right here said, man. Hold on. Where this fucking idiot at? No, first, let me show you these bitches here, right? Yeah, you know. Let me see. This fucking bitch.
haven't had that issue with Caucasian men. Sex was never brought up. They just wanted to just love on me. And I mean, to the point where like, I dated this one guy and he would pick my food up from the table and carry it to my car. He would hold the door for me. When I got in the car, he would close the door. He would get on his side, like.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Because I think
I haven't had that issue with Caucasian men.
Right? She hasn't had that issue with Caucasian man. That's fucking great, bro. That's fucking great. That looks good on you. This guy here, I don't know if you can read the title, but this creator wrote Black Boys versus White Men. That was the title. I had to unsubscribe. I unsubscribed to this motherfucker. I did. I unsubscribed to this motherfucker. Because black boys versus white men. So to me, this is saying that you're calling all black men black boys. Because you didn't say black and white boys versus white men. You said black boys, as if only black men are the boys versus white men. Because why would you like you understand what I'm saying? It's a diss. I don't know if you knew that was a diss, but that's a diss, bro. I don't care if you're black and you said some stupid shit like that, nigga. I don't know what this is, but I'm really becoming very hateful and less tolerant to anything anybody does or says about black men, even from black men, especially from black women. Yeah, I really feel a way about this shit. So as you see right here, this motherfucker got this up. Let me see.
and
I think one guy in the comments pointed this out. I think it was 416, 414. Let me see. Yeah, let me see here.
Identity crisis. It has to do with not understanding their gift. Every human came to earth with a gift, and they must discover that gift and refine that gift for them to be fulfilled. When a male, especially, is struggling with who he was born to be, what his gift is, it affects the woman.
we don't know our role a lot of times.
Now, did that shit make any sense?
It affects born to be. What his gift is, it affects the woman. Struggling with who he was born to be. What his gift is, it affects the woman.
All right, so now you got even this old nigga right here, Miles Monroe, right? I don't give a fuck if he's a so-called doctor. I don't give a fuck. That shit ain't make no goddamn sense. So you're telling us that when the man forgets who he is or what his gift was supposed to be, his gift that he was supposed to have affects the woman. It affects the woman. The rest of the thought, the rest of the statement, whatever you are trying to say, it was not completed. Maybe this nigga cut it off too early. But you said whatever this guy was once supposed to be, whatever his gift is, it affects the woman. You know, I'm so sick and fucking tired of these bros just being looked at as like they're fucking toddlers, bro. Every goddamn thing that goes wrong, bitches get a pass. Why? Like their whole life is to just be taken care of from birth to death. First it's your father and your mom. They protect you and raise you up and do everything for you. And then one day the father hands you off to a fucking sucker who's supposed to take care of you just like you're a goddamn teenager all over again for the next 40, 50 years of your fucking life until you die. That sounds like a fucking swindle. And these old niggas is on that old ass download, B. That's an old ass con that they done fucking con these old niggas with, and they passed it down generation to generation to generation to generation. That's why when I hear these young dudes now say, oh, nah, man, I ain't getting married, or nah, she got to have something, or this is, I love that, because you're right. The bitch got to have something. Like, no longer are you having a fat ass and a fucking box that bleed once a month good enough anymore. And you know why it's not good enough anymore? Because these bras been taking fucking advantage of shit since their goddamn birth. Too long. Taking advantage. How the fuck do you set up a world where one of the two sexes, one of them has to do every single goddamn thing for the other? I just look at this shit and then I look at these fucking bitches complaining. Like, they too good to make a fucking sacrifice. And the manipulation of like, oh, when they start talking about your kids, bitch, you want to have kids too. So when you got to take care of them, they're my kids. And you say, oh, well, I took care of your kids. When you got to pay for them, it's like, oh, I paid for your kids. This is, bitch, when you going to do something for your own kids? If everything you do, you did it for me or on my behalf, what did you do for your own fucking kids? You know, like I hate the way the system is set up. I hate the way this child support system is set up. Thank God I ain't on that shit. I hate the way the legal divorce system is set up. I hate the way this false allegation system is set up. Bitches just say anything and the motherfucker believes her and they lock niggas up. I hate that too. I despise it. And I don't like it's to the point somebody has to take a look at it. And the only way somebody's gonna take a look at it is if niggas start blowing y'all motherfuckers' heads off. When judges and lawyers and cops start dying, then niggas will start to pay attention to this shit. I know that sounds crazy. You saying that on YouTube. It's the truth. Brutal Reviews. That's the name, right? Listen, nothing changes unless there's a significant amount of discomfort, right? I learned this working in jail. If there's no discomfort, nothing is going to fucking change. There's no need for it to change. Just keep rolling like regular old day. When things happen and shit goes left and motherfuckers get hurt, oh, well, you know what? Maybe we should look into changing that. Yeah. What's his name? Patrick Agote? Perez Agote? Whatever the fuck his name is. It was a Spanish dude. Well, Perez Agote went to court, divorce court, and the judge sided with his wife and took everything from this motherfucker, made him pay everything, told him he couldn't talk to any goddamn body unless they could make communication with him first. So you told this grown man that he can't even talk to his kids unless the ex-wife makes communications to him first. Cool. You said he couldn't call. If she wanted to borrow the car, he had to go drop the car off to her or make arrangements for her to get the car. And so you telling him he can't talk to them, but whenever she needs the car, she gets to get the motherfucking car and all this other shit? And he got to pay $1,100 a month? And he's effectively homeless because you kicked him out of his own home that he paid for? Bitch didn't work. Yeah, she didn't work. So Patrick Agote, Perez Agote, whatever his name is, may he rest in peace. He said, all right, he didn't say nothing. He didn't argue. He followed the judge home. And when he followed the judge home and that judge got out of his car and was walking in his driveway, he blew that motherfucker head clean off. Clean off. So they were looking for him for about 2 days. They claimed he offed himself. He ain't off himself. If he was going to off himself, if he was going to off himself, what's the sense of him running for 2 days? He wasn't trying to kill himself. Things need to happen for them to change these fucking systems. All right? Because if not, the motherfuckers are going to keep getting dicked around. All right? Let's listen to what else this motherfucker got to say.
We don't know our role. A lot of times black women are out educating black men, or educated compared to black men.
Black women are out educating or out educated black men. Do you know that in every single race, the women go to school, go to college more than the men? More Asian women go to school than Asian men. More white women go to school than white men. More fucking whatever women go to school more than that whatever men. You know why? Because men, as men, they do shit that doesn't require you going to college. There's a few things like apprenticeships or OJ on a job training. What else? There are certain jobs that men do. Oh, infrastructure. There's a lot of male-dominated areas that bitches don't go into because it's too hard. Pause. It's too hard, okay? So when they can't lift the pipes, when they can't be underwater welders or welders period or electricians or masonry workers, when they can't do the shit that makes the world go round and comfortable, what do? They go to college for fucking human resources or social worker, somewhere where they can sit in the fucking AC. Okay. So this fucking guy right here is spewing incorrect bullshit.
Out earning compared to black.
They are not out earning. Where do you get the out earning from? Out earning. I got to pull up the goddamn statistics on the fucking earning. Oh, here we go. Bitches complaining. And they would say black women earn less than black men. And both earn less than their white counterparts. So where the fuck does this guy get his information from that he's saying, oh, black women earn more? You know what it is? It sounds like he's a fucking female-raised boy who just made a video and is just spewing all the shit he heard bitches talk about. Because this makes no fucking sense. There's more.
Men in a lot of cases out, performing as far as home ownership, corporate employment, the whole nine. So like we're
corporate employment, the whole nine. I can't stand a motherfucker who isn't proud of who he is. You can't find nothing nice to say about your fucking race, nigga. This nigga can't find nothing nice to say about his own fucking genetic makeup. How about if it weren't for black men, black women would still be cleaning goddamn houses of fucking massa in them, putting their babies on their tit and all of that. Black women ain't die for this fucking freedom shit, nigga. When them crackers was coming there to hang niggas, when they would pull up to them little shacks at night, who were they asking for? Where's your husband at? Where's your son at? Wasn't asking for this bitch. Because she wasn't a threat. So, how about you start there? All right? They wouldn't even been able to vote for a bitch that looked like Kamala Harris. That bitch wouldn't have been running. Start there.
Hesitant because we don't feel like men, and we especially.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Who don't feel like men? Maybe you don't feel like. Who is this nigga talking about? How does he know black men don't feel like men? How does he know? Does he know how black men feel when they're falsely accused of shit? When they're put on these child support, when they got the false paternity test put on them and they're taking care of kids? Like, does he wonder how they feel then? Does he wonder that when dudes go out with a white chick, that the white chick is nicer than them? These brothers, these passport bros, they call them, when they go 8,000 miles the fuck away, right? They go 8,000 fucking miles away to take a goddamn Mei Ling out to dinner instead of taking Keisha downtown for a fucking steak and a cocktail, B. Why is that? Why is that? You bitches is mean. And this guy is a fucking flunky. I don't know who he is, you know, but this type of rhetoric. Oh my God. If he were to tell this to my son, if this were a teacher or some kind of anybody telling this bullshit to my fucking son, it'd have to be a problem, bro. Because you're telling my son that he ain't shit, that his daddy ain't shit, that all the men in my motherfucking family that took care of their fucking women, you saying that they ain't shit, these bitches got to just sit back and just do nothing for fucking life. And if you don't let the bitch sit back and do nothing, you ain't a good man. You don't think that's fucking weird? When in the fucking 1700s, these bitches was all whores. And they somehow came to make it to where men are getting down on bending knee, damn near begging this bitch to fucking be with them for life so that they could take care of them. Y'all bitches don't like you. They don't like you. They want to use you. You got women who actually told you the truth and they faced death threats and all kinds of shit from these raggedy bitches because they were telling the truth. Whenever a bitch gets up and tells the damn truth, those other bitches want to shut her down. You don't notice that? Esther Villar, white Becky, telling the truth about bitches. All the Beckys got together and tried to fucking scalp this bitch. Right? You got what's homegirl? The black girl, Shabazz. Rashad, yeah, her. She wrote a book about these bitches. Oh, they were boycotting, sending death threats. I said, man, fuck you, bitches, man. It's the damn truth. You don't want to fucking work for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go through no fire. You don't want to do the hard shit, but you want the praise. You want to get into the hard shit area and not do shit. Like, I'll give you examples. Men drive trucks. Hey, go bitches. I want to drive trucks too. Men play sports. Hey, go to bitches. I want to play sports too. Men fucking are astronauts. Hey, go to bitches. I want to be an astronaut too. Like, bitch, why the fuck you copycatting everything that we do? Why don't you master being a woman? Master that. Talk about a wage gap, but they don't complain about it when a woman joins, say, the police force or Secret Service or FBI or military or fire department, any of those, and that fucking physical test is lowered so that they could play along. But they still get the same pay. It's the guy who has to do more. They still get the same pay. They don't say nothing about that, though. They complain about a fucking wage gap, though. How is there a wage gap? You're a secretary. You're typing and filing and sorting and whatever other bullshit secretaries do. But you want these bitches want $100,000 to fax, file, email, type, answer phones and shit like that. What the fuck you want? Even when I was working in corrections, these bitches couldn't wait to run up in personnel or admin. That's what they wanted. They wanted to be $100,000 fucking secretary. That's what they wanted. That's a $34,000 a year job, B. 34 grand. Okay? You don't get the same amount as Brad, Jamal, fucking, what's the Asian name? Lee. You don't get the same amount that they get walking through that fucking door. Why? Because they're producing. They're bringing something in that door. They're bringing clients, right? They're winning cases. They're doing whatever the fuck they got to do to bring that money in. And here go a goddamn 22-year-old, 24-year-old secretary who feels that she deserves a fucking $100,000 for answering some goddamn phones. That's really what the wage gap shit is. You got to be fucking kidding me here. Now, if the world won't shut these motherfuckers up over that, cool. But you gotta shut these motherfuckers up over this bullshit here, man. All right.
See, don't feel like we can be meant for you. So there's a lot of work we need to do first.
Do you feel like there are other races of men that Black women see those traits in before the Black man?
Which traits?
The traits that you just described.
The good ones? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
So here she is. Lead. I see what she trying to do. You understand? What he should have said was, well, in the hood, we don't see any other motherfuckers. You understand? So, you know, if they would stop fucking niggas in the hood, then maybe they could see Black men out there doing it. There's even a black part of Martha's Vineyard, motherfucker. Like, there's a black part of Martha's Vineyard where wealthy Blacks go. Like, where are you finding your niggas? You know, this is the shit I'm talking about here. Right? Everybody wants to say, well, I dated, that's all I dated was Black men. Where'd you date your Black men from? Well, I dated this one, I dated a fucking African, I dated this. Where did you date them from? From where? From New York. Okay. New York has different parts. From a good part of New York, dated a bunch of niggas from the Bronx. Dated like did you date niggas from the hood? Did you date niggas who didn't show any signs of potential? basically, did you date with your pussy? Basically, is the question. Did you date with your pussy or did you date with your brain? You understand what I'm saying? Because where's this thing at? You could pull this up. You date with your pussy, you're gonna get what your pussy feels is good. Your pussy don't think long term, right? Let me see. Where's this guy at? There's a guy here who's a streamer. He's a streamer, but he had this one clip of when he went to a club. So I'm looking at this video, and I'm looking at all these fucking losers in this goddamn video. And I was just like, so these are the niggas that these dumb broads go and get pregnant by. Yeah, these are the niggas that they go and get pregnant by, and then they say, oh yeah, man ain't shit. Okay, let me show you. So this guy is from my old neighborhood, right? He's from my old neighborhood. This is his little vlog, right? Now you'll see bitches. Bitches will be like, oh, he's sitting on a BMW, and this is the type of shit that you bitches do, right? That you bitches will do, and then be mad later and say, oh, black men, blah, 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 blah.
I like that. Me, I like that. I'm seeing it too.
He can't though.
Yo, you're a funny nigga. I'm the same photo, guys. That's mine. I see him in Maryland.
Saw the girl come out with a fat old ass, right? But I'm gonna tell you something. You cannot choose a person by how they look, B. I know it would be nice to date a nice person with a nice body and a pleasant face and all of that shit, but you don't know what the hell you're getting. Now, let's see here. They're outside on the whip, smoking, drinking out of the fucking cup, right?
Guys, that's mine. I see him in Maryland.
Okay, so you'll date this.
Slow right behind me. If you see my hat is on, where your driver's IQ? Go around. Half a mile. Use the right. That should be mad dumb. Sometimes I feel like in life, everything happens for a reason, though. Like, obviously, I didn't want to have a flat tire right now, and you know what I'm trying to say. But in life, everything happens for a reason.
All right, so now when we go to the club, we don't want to get to the club part right here. Where that fucking shit at? Is this it? No, that's not it. I'm trying to find the exact shit. Oh, this it right here.
I couldn't even hold up much longer, chat. I had to come get my mind right real quick and get my cut. Bro just started his shit too, y'all heard? Just started almost a year ago, you feel me? So make sure y'all pause that.
This Brooklyn is right out there by the Barclays. Oh, now, you see this bitch in the middle shaking her fucking, her damn fucking, what do they call those shits on the outside of windows? Her shit shutters. Right. There's no fucking way you're going to meet somebody decent in a place like this. There's no way. But you bitches will go out there and you will meet somebody and you'll fuck around, talk to them for about a month or two, get pregnant, and it had this nigga's baby. And wonder why your life is shit. Wonder why he didn't stick around. Wonder why all kinds of shit. And then blame nobody. Right? Well, this is where most of this shit happens. This is a hood club. Everybody looking for somebody to meet up with and go after the club and get a nut for the night. Right? Listen, man. If you go shopping at a fucking flea market, that's what the hell you gonna get. Some cheap shit. All right? Women don't know how to fucking date. But you'll date the motherfucker with the most game. And the one that got the most game, he ain't trying to just date yo monkey ass. This shit is for fun. But you'll go and you'll get caught up with this shit. And the thing that gets me, right? Like you bros will know how to make a fucked up situation worse. Yo silly ass work at Amazon. This nigga work at Walmart. And then y'all want to fucking have a baby. Fucking stupid. Stupid. And then you want to blame, oh, well, you know, the daddy, he can't do this or do that. He's only paying $300 child support. Well, bitch, what kind of job you think he got? The nigga you got pregnant by works at fucking Walmart. Stupid. You know, so it's just this shit like these motherfuckers will backtrack and say, oh, it's men's fault because we're not. Nah, you know what? As a man, we're going to accept 50% of that blame. But what never happens, is women never accept their 50% of that fucking blame. Never. It's men's fault. Why she chose a fucking a person with no fucking potential or attempts to have potential. It's black men's fault. Everything is a black man's fault. Everything. Well, I got a solution for you bitches. Stop dating black men. Stop having they fucking babies. Like, yo, if you put on a pair of shoes, right? Say you got a pair of work boots and for some reason there's a nails coming up in the bottom of the fucking boot. Every time you buy these boots, this brand of boot, there's a defect on it, and after a couple wears, a nail comes in the bottom of your boot. You've been doing this so long, you know what's going to happen with that brand of boot. You bitches keep on buying those same brands of boot from the same store and then want to get mad at all boots. Oh, I hate boots, period. Why? Because the nail always pops up in the bottom of them. Did you try another brand? No, they're all the same. No, they're not, stupid. Stop going to fucking VIM for your goddamn boots. Or some shit like that. It's to the point I'm fucking tired of this bullshit. And I don't understand why other niggas ain't tired. These bitches will talk all this shit about black men. What fucking day is this? This is Tuesday, what? May 27th. Right? Tuesday, May 27th, 2025. From May 27th to fucking October, these bitches is gonna be dressed half naked, fucking niggas. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. The same niggas they complain about. Why is that? Because they know that half of it is their fault. They know that what they're saying ain't true. Right? But like my stepdaughter, she's like, oh, all we see is the men saying things about women. That's because women been saying things about men. Like it's so like nobody else has ever said abort male black babies. It was one bitch who came out there and said that and made that shit famous. Who was that? I bet you know. Cynthia G, right? So, how is it that whenever we start talking about this type of shit, nobody seems to remember Cynthia G said, abort all male black babies. They're bullet stoppers. They're the worst thing to the community. Don't have babies by them. Bitches still have babies by them, right? You got Shira 7 telling bitches how to finesse men out of their money. Fuck loving them, get them for their money, right? You bitches are pieces of shit. So why do men come on here and say the things that we say? Well, it's in rebuttal to the bullshit that you say. Ever since goddamn Ricky Lake and Oprah and fucking Sally Jesse Raphael and Montel Williams and Jenny Jones. Excuse me, what's that other nigga name? Donahue, all these motherfuckers. Ever since all of them, y'all been telling the world like that the black men have been fucking you up and beating you down and holding you down and keeping you like we did the goddamn numbers here on this fucking show on how much a man spends on a bitch a fucking year. And you want to come out here and say, oh, well, black men are holding black women back. If a motherfucker spends between 17 and 25 grand on you a year, who's holding who back? Who's holding who back? Some bitch said, oh, $300 dates. $300 dates. So let's say you're an average dude, $300 dates. So you take this bitch out twice a month. Only 2 times, bitch, because he's average. Every time he gets paid, he'll take your little monkey ass out. $300. Right? For the parking, for the tip, for the food, the drinks, and fucking flowers, all this other stupid shit. $300 dates, right? Cool. Twice a month for a full year. That's $600 a month for 12 months. That's $7,200. That's $7,200 just on taking your ass out to eat. Who's holding who back? Well, let's go through Valentine's Day, Christmas, your birthday, anniversary, and a vacation. Spend about 20-something grand on these bitches every year. Every year. This bitch with you 2 years and then she fucking leaves you for another nigga. You out of 40-something, damn near 50 grand. Now what? Well, now she gonna go to another nigga and do the same thing. That's just the birthday. That we ain't even talking about paying her fucking bills. These bitches, for some reason, these bitches can't pay their own bills. I don't understand. I don't understand this bullshit narrative that like that shit is not real, bro. That shit ain't real. If you paying your bitch's bills, you's a fucking sucker, or you're very trusting. You love to invest in a fucking in a horrible asset. That's what you like to do. There. Do what the fuck you want to do. But this message is to these fucking broads. If black men is your fucking problem, listen, man. Listen to me, man. Black men. Scott talks about education. Well, they did a fucking study and they found that even if you take a motherfucker, if fucking the Django went to fucking Harvard, that nigga wouldn't even get a fucking job. Yeah, because look at this shit here. Record UMI record University of Michigan. All right, elite degrees give African Americans little advantage in the job market. Not a lot, a little, a fucking little advantage. You know why? Because they're still black. So you'll have motherfuckers like that cocksucker who said, you know, yeah, that you know, in the education, and we, you know, we're not doing this, nigga. You not, nigga. You not. Black nigga, you not doing much in education or much in buying homes, nigga. You not. Other niggas is doing it. Right? But this cocksucker says, yeah, we're not doing it. Look. Highly selective. Okay, does having a college degree from a highly selective school make a difference in getting a well-paid job? Not if you're African American, all right? Says a researcher. Popular belief. The results show, the fucking results show that although credential from an elite university results in employer responses for all applicants, black candidates from these prestigious universities do only as well in getting the job as white candidates from less selective universities. So there's a lot of black people who thought, yo, I made it to Harvard, Stanford, Cambridge, all of these fucking elite colleges. I should be a shoo-in. All I gotta do is just graduate. Once I get in, I'm gonna graduate, and I'll use the salary that I'm getting from this great job to pay back the student loans. But what happens? Well, Brad, who went to fucking Phoenix online school, who got his fucking degree, got hired. He's your competition. And you got a degree from fucking Harvard, nigga. How is this possible? Some colleges only want rich motherfuckers anyway. Right? Why do I say that? Well, because I got a fucking Forbes where's it at? Forbes article here to show you the same shit. Excuse me. All right, block that. Fuck that. All right, new study investigates why elite colleges favor rich kids. Well, I mean, it just makes sense. They're fucking rich, right? The parents could donate X amount of dollars to their fucking colleges and shit. What was that college that they were just talking about? What was it, Columbia? They had like a $50 billion fucking I think it was like 50 billion. No, my bad. 500 million. 500 million budget. $500 million budget. Right? The fuck you need $500 million for? I don't know if they made it a thing to always keep donating high to this fucking school, right? But yo, not a lot of black people are rich, right? Okay. America's most elite colleges serve as gateways to positions of wealth and power. Okay. So you got that couple. They only want rich motherfuckers. You got that. Then you couple it with, I don't care if he's black. I don't care if he made it through the red tape. We still don't want to take him. We want a white guy from Harvard, not the black guy. And even with all of this bad press, bad publicity, and all of this shit, we still get the shit end of the stick, bro. They still like to talk shit about us. Even when it comes to crime. Crime is a big thing now. It's always been. Do you know? There's a few things. One, Brad commits 69% of crimes in the U.S. 69. Who gets blamed for all the crime in the U.S.? Who who catches the blame for all the crime in the U.S.? Blacks. You know how much they do? 27%. 27% of all crimes. 53% of murder, but 27% of all crimes. And who are they murdering? Well, they ain't going to the white neighborhoods and murdering white motherfuckers. That don't happen a lot because there ain't a lot of niggas in the white neighborhoods. Okay. Do you know that they researched from, I think it was like fucking 2012 to 2018 or 2016 to 2021, one of the two, right? It was a gap, and they did for like a 4 or 5 year gap, and they found in that time span, white people killed white people. Excuse me, white people committed crimes against white people 8 million more times than anybody else. 8 million. You know I gotta find that. Hold on. That's not it. Where is it at? No. Table 2. Where's table 2 at? Bumbleclad. Oh, here we go. Damn. Shit. So I'm gonna talk to you while I look for this shit. So even when it comes to crimes, man, they blame it on goddamn Jermaine. It's always Jermaine's fault. Why is that, man? Well, because it just makes everything right to blame it on a nigga. A scapegoat for everybody, even our own women. So, my advice to young black men, stay the fuck away from these black chicks. Don't marry them. Don't fucking buy a ring. None of that shit, bro. One, they're gonna blame everything on you. Everything that goes wrong in her fucking life for some reason is somehow we're gonna be your fault. I even saw, what is this? I even saw a group. What is this? Is this guy done? Hold on. Is he done? Hold on. We got a brother that's live right here. I want to see what he's talking about real quick. Hold on. This is a new joint. Let me see what he's talking about. This is live.
You ain't got no kids? You got kids, Breezy? You got kids?
Is he eating out of a red Solo cup? Shit, crazy, bro. God damn, that hairline is back there. Shit,
Hey, much love, Ali.
man, that hairline is just let it go, Papa. That shit is crazy. Nah, son, you gotta shave that shit off, Papa. That shit crazy. It's live, but I'm gonna back up on the live to see what he was talking about here.
Sense of that, this help revive.
All right, nope,
And you get quicker
nope.
out here that people don't pay attention to. They're not even including if a person on something, if they on addicted to some motherfucking substances or something. Then you gotta deal with that. Then what if they got a stalking ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend or girlfriend?
You know what I find? That whenever we talk about men gotta stop doing shit like being stepfathers, then everybody's like, oh, it takes a real man to step up and this man, fuck out of here, man. Fuck all of that shit. I'm like done seeing dudes getting taken for granted. We gotta fight stereotypes. We gotta fight the bad niggas. There's bad people in every fucking race. Right? But in our race, what you do when you go outside makes all of us look bad. Right? You go outside, you want to shoot some shit up, all this shit, man. Niggas make everybody look bad. We got to fight against that. We got to fight against these fucking ungrateful ass bitches. We got to fight against the ones who's trying to line niggas up and get them robbed and shit like that, who are just trying to put a fucking baby on you to get you to pay child support, or who just want to, they got this shit called a fucking starter husband. Bitches don't even like you like that, bro. But yo, if you snooping around their ass long enough, you orbiting long enough, they're gonna fucking use you. You're gonna marry them, buy a house, they'll have a kid, buy a decent dude, and then they're out. They're taking your assets and then they're out. Then we got to deal with regular life. So, the black man is very resilient, man, to a lot of shit. And it seems like every fucking body, even all men it seems like these bitches just want niggas to entertain them, even with the stupidest fucking conversations. Like you want to talk about dumb shit. Call your girlfriend and talk about some stupid shit. Like this dude is here, to share company with you and have nice times with you. He'll pull this part of the weight, you pull that part of the weight, and y'all get along through life together. You want to change everything about this dude to make him cater to you. Who the fuck are you? Let me go spin the block on him before I get off this fucking live. I just had to come over here. Just fucking just had to come over here and see what's up. Let me see what we got going on here. All right. That bitch. Oh, here, look. You see this here? That broad, they call her the brick lady. This bitch, this little lion ass fucking broad got up here saying, "Oh, these men punched me in my face because I wouldn't give them my number, and black men just fucking stood there." And the bitch was lying. What did you bitches do? Oh yeah, black men, they don't protect men. Fuck black women, bro. Yeah, y'all don't protect niggas. You got a girlfriend that's treating her man like shit right now. You got a girlfriend that's lying on this nigga, getting him locked up. You got a girlfriend that that ain't her, that ain't that nigga baby, and you ain't saying nothing. Y'all don't fucking protect black men. So why the fuck should he protect you? And I wasn't even in the black community. I was some fucking Africans. The next one ain't even in our community. They all fucking gay. They all LGB. They arguing amongst each other. And one dude called a bitch a nigga and all that other shit. And there was 3 black dudes there, but they all fucking homos. That's a homo situation. That's a LGBT community situation. They like, yeah, black, there was 3 black men there and they were laughing and black men don't protect. No, shut the fuck up. Because whenever we do have black men and we put them online, show that they protecting you bitches, y'all don't want to fucking think about it. Y'all don't want to talk about it. There was a dude who went in there who got arrested for busting up this fucking nail salon because they disrespected some bitches. They went right back in the nail salon and got mad that he was there. There's these dudes in fucking Detroit who pull up to the gas stations and go around the community making sure that they are all right and safe at night. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody said shit about that. So fuck y'all, man. But this bitch, the way they rallied behind this bitch right here was crazy.
I don't fight fire with fire. Darling, I outlived the flames.
Later, she created a GoFundMe account, accumulating almost $40,000 in monies, while social media was set ablaze with this whole gender war conversation. Within that time, there were certain content creators, such as myself, that came out, was listening to her words logically of what it was that she was saying and casting doubt into her story. And let me also say this, being a content creator and not believing in a hashtag believe all women society, not believing women that say that men are being violent towards them, especially a year and a half ago, was damn near sacrilegious, because you would get called everything underneath the sun, male chauvinist, misogynistic pig, and some other choice words that they would have for you as well. Now,
which I fully subscribe to. I would like nothing better than to be called a male chauvinist. I embrace that. I take that as a fucking compliment. I do. You know why? Because to me that shows I don't fall for the bullshit narrative that this world pushes about women. You can't fall for that. Oh, he's speaking on what they're actually doing that's wrong. And he's actually pointing the blame on where it needs to go. He's a misogynist. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. All right. Fuck you soft niggas who yeah, man, you gotta protect the black woman. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You ain't getting no Scooby snacks, stupid nigga. They don't even like you. I was surprised. I was on this fucking page, right? And it was one of those divesting pages. It was on one of these pages, and I heard these bitches talking about Umar Johnson. I couldn't believe my fucking ears. You know why? Because they hate that nigga. You know why? Because they know he's a fucking panderer, and they don't respect panderers. Can you believe that shit? I was like, yo, stupid nigga, they don't even like you. You know what I'm saying?
through the critique, as well as the criticism, as well as the feedback, GoFundMe did some additional work into her claims. Police reports were filed. An investigator was on the case, and even the young man that she accused started to come out and do some public interviews.
A well thought of plan, a diabolical plan.
Olin Douglas is a father, son, and small business owner. But in September, allegations made by 33-year-old Rhoda Osman nearly put it all at risk.
It caused people who I thought really knew me to kind of betray me.
Douglas says he met her at a club near the Galleria as she wore a mask that only revealed her eyes. He invited her to an after party.
It's as if she was trying to get in some type of conflict.
But says she was aggressive and very intoxicated. They ended up in a car with friends.
She physically didn't start touching me.
I tell you, keep them bitches out of your VIP. Nah. Nah. 16 hours ago, the Danza Project. Diddy was having sex with Laura London. Whack went, hold on.
This is a new episode of the Dancer Project, something different that I wanted to do. I wanted to bring two very notable figures on the platform. There's a difference between me and the way I operate versus other people, and the main difference is I'm a professional dude. I like having dope ass conversations, right? Besides all the trolling shit that both of y'all are very capable of doing. At the end of the day, behind that, there's some real men behind.
So how long you been with your girl?
7 years.
So what you was doing with old girl last week at the Fountain Blue?
Oh yeah, this guy. No,
I was just
seeing, I was just seeing what's up.
Look, this ain't no street. You know, you cheating. That ain't. They can't call me no.
I was just seeing what was up. I was just seeing what was up.
Okay, well, I mean,
This nigga Whack 100 is crazy, bro.
And I empty my Glock in his chest.
Crazy. You wildin'. This nigga's wild.
I want to see how professional you.
If she had a fat ass, I wanted to see what was up. Yeah.
Okay.
One thing for
I ain't
sure.
I ain't gonna say no names or nothing, but we got the content. I sent it to you. Got it right.
Yeah, I got it.
You're talking about content, right? You do seem to have a lot of content. One of them, One of them ones that I'm very questionable about is this Nipsey Hussle video.
What about
I don't buy it.
Oh, you know I got a little thing I do. I just need to put some money up.
How much money you want me to put up?
Whatever you want to put up. How many you want to see? Is like about 15 different text messages, probably like 10, 12 videos. How many of them you want to see?
I mean, I got 5 on it.
5 what?
5 bands.
Per video?
Nah, hell no. I want to see if there's any truth to it. You believe it?
That ain't go question me trying to talk about nobody.
No, I done repeated it, so obviously I believe it. So nigga, listen, I done went and repeated it, so obviously I believe it.
So here go the thing, right? This is real shit. Sometimes you gotta dissect certain things, right?
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you a question. I told you who the players were in the video, right? I said it's a dude from Louisiana, Nip, and his baby mama, right? You think after all these years, the baby mama wouldn't have stood up and said something if I was bullshit?
I don't know.
Come on, bro.
So when he said it, I said some shit about the character, trying to explain some shit, and my life been threatened.
What you mean? What you mean?
You know when I said Nip, but not Jermaines. So I explained that, and my life was threatened. When this came out and said that, I sat back and said, man, they finna kill that. If he lying, they finna do something to that.
So let me ask you a question.
And ain't nobody doing
What's
nothing.
your issue with, look, I don't got it. That's his sexual preference. Diddy up there wilding.
Yeah.
He finna let people know he was hitting Nip baby mama. You see it's coming out. Because you know Cassie and her was best friends. So when I'm playing like the way Diddy playing, this is real shit. My woman right there. My woman's right there.
Diddy, everybody in the industry that we like.
If
Yo! He said Diddy done fucked everybody in the industry that we like. Shout out to Diddy, man. Shout out to motherfucking Diddy, man. I hope he come home soon. Why do I hope he come home soon? Because he's being tried for something that they having a difficult time proving. If you could try him for being what do you call that? What do you call the freaks that do a lot of nasty shit? A freaky deviant. If there was a charge for a freaky deviant, for freaky deviancy, he'd be motherfucking guilty. But that ain't the charge. It's not the charge. What's the charge? I always got the charges up there. Where the charges at? That ain't the charge he's being hit with. He's being hit with racketeering and all that other bullshit. Racketeering and prostitution by force and transportation to commit prostitution. Listen, man, Where they at? Right here. Boom. This is the charges. Racketeering, they say you need at least 2 people. They said there was the rule. You need at least 2 people. That's the rule. You ain't even got 2 people. The number 1 rule, at least 2 people. You don't even have at least 2 people, bro. Not only that, you can't prove how Cassie fucking everybody and getting pissed in the mouth and him having these male prostitutes brought money to Bad Boy. How he profited from that. You didn't even you can't even prove that. Then you got sex trafficking by force. This bitch is calling up the motherfuckers. She's setting it up. They watched the video of her fucking. They said, "Oh, she's enjoying herself. She was in control." So what the fuck are you have? What do you have, bro? What do you have? You got a 5-year minimum charge, transportation to engage prostitution. If you can prove that, maximum is 5 years. So you did all of this to put him away for 5 years? Actually, it'll break down to 4 years and 3 months because he's got to serve 85% of the time. So he been in there more than 3 months. He served 4 years. He'll come out. He'll sue Cassie for her 9 albums. Bitch still owe him 9 albums. He'll sue Tubi for making that fucking movie, that docu-series. Yeah. So that's all you got? You had the 3 guns, the 3 guns with the serial numbers defaced. That's not even a fucking charge up there. You had this guy talking about, yeah, Diddy threw a Molotov cocktail at my car. No evidence, no camera footage, no finger, nothing. You have nothing. But freaky deviancy, you got that, but that's not a charge. So let the nigga go. Let him go. Yeah.
I tell my woman
that I don't disagree with.
Listen,
They
listen,
come on this
you
people.
think if Diddy told Cassie make that happen with Laura, it wasn't gonna happen? You heard Nick.
I think they have incredible power. I would doubt nothing that comes out of that camp over there. I doubt
Okay,
nothing.
so that's what I'm saying.
We learn more shit than we ever needed.
But
to
my
know.
question to you is, because outside of his sexual preference, what problem did you have with Nick?
He a rolling 60s neighborhood crip, which is a detrimental organization to Black America.
Okay, now hold on. So will the kids listen to somebody that's not that, even though they're into that, to keep them from being that, or will they listen from the individual that's telling them not to be that, and you could do something different? Look at me.
That individual. That's only a small portion of our kids that's going into that. Most of our kids aren't going into that. Maybe in LA, in those small LA, Chicago, but outside of those 2 entities, our kids aren't automatically
Rolling
going into
60s
that.
deep as a mother in Texas.
But our kids, but I would have never got exposed to it if I didn't never go to the boys' home. I would have never known nothing about rolling 60s had I never went to the boys' home.
Where was it located?
In the rural area.
Of Texas, right?
Yeah, of Texas.
Okay, so what I'm saying is,
my son don't know nothing about rolling 60s.
So is it Nipsey's fault that he come up the way he come up?
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I just know before Nipsey died, I seen him slapping a guy that's trying to record him and his girl, which you a celebrity.
So what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I don't see nothing wrong with that. Well, I gotta change that. Hold on, I gotta change that. Paparazzi, right? Let me see. Okay, so he said that he slapped the guy. Pause. All right. I think she's talking about two different fucking scenarios here. All right. So
I heard a guy that's trying to record him and his girl. Nipsey died. I seen him slapping a guy that's trying to record him and his girl.
All right. He slapped the guy trying to record him and his girl. That's what he said. All right. It's always the nigga fault. Now, is that what he's talking about? Because to me, that looked like the dude slapped something out of somebody else's hand, so Nipsey slapped that motherfucker. Yo, he slapped shit out that nigga, man. Yeah, that nigga asked for it, man. He did what he did first, man. It ain't like he walked up and just slapped him. Nigga, his hand called for it. So was he talking about that? Because that description was actually wrong right there. Or is he talking about this?
Today. Hold on. What y'all doing?
Hey, you can't touch my phone.
What you doing?
What you doing right now is theft. You
Hey, that's theft.
I'm not stealing nothing.
You just took the phone out of the car.
You just took the phone out of the car.
That, huh? Y'all don't like that,
I don't care about
Hey,
you filming me.
Nipsey, that's illegal what you just did, bro.
I'm filming y'all like I'm filming me.
Nah, that's you gonna go to jail for that, bro.
Are y'all the police?
You just broke and entered and then you just stole a phone.
You a
we taking
celebrity.
pictures of y'all too. It's all good.
Yeah, but we own our camera.
Taking pictures of y'all.
Give me my phone. You trying to go to jail? I'm calling the police. I'm gonna call the police.
I'm taking pictures of y'all.
I don't care about you taking pictures of me. You a celebrity, ain't you?
Hey, bud.
Ain't you trying to do something?
Hey, bud. What's up, bud? Stay right here. Y'all don't like how that feel, do you?
No, I don't care about somebody
Nipsey,
taking my
we didn't break in your car and steal your stuff.
It's all right. You ain't gonna get on my way. You in my way, bro.
Oh, go ahead.
All right, cool.
Y'all thought you was a cool guy.
You thought wrong, bro. You don't put no camera in no grown man face without asking.
But you're a celebrity.
Man, I'm a 60 Crip, bro. First.
Okay.
All right, so learn about that, my nigga. Don't play with me.
Hey,
don't play with me.
Trying to do is take pictures.
Don't play with me, but you was real slick backing up because you knew I ain't want no pictures.
No, I was backing up, so I'm trying to get you full body,
nah,
to be honest.
but you jumped out like you was doing something slick. But you was slipping though. So next time you do something slick, make sure you ain't slicking. Next time you do something slick, make sure you ain't slipping.
Okay, but I mean, y'all are both celebrities.
Stop yelling though. Stop yelling, because you got your voice fucked up.
Okay, well, how was I supposed to know? I come out on
you.
people all the time. They do full-blown interviews.
It's all good. I'm just saying he said.
Yo, that's a fine bitch, B. God damn. Yo, Lauren London, B. Y'all know I'm mad as fuck at black women. I don't fucking like y'all today. But that's a fine bitch. Oh man. And I like how she represented her man. You know what I'm saying? Lauren is a fine motherfucker, man.
Okay, well, how was I supposed to know? I come out on people all the time. They do full-blown interviews.
Look at that bitch. Hoo-wee. Damn.
It's all good. I'm just saying he's still a person. You feel me?
It's cool.
Okay. You got cousins and brothers and shit. That's
What you got in your bag? You don't like nobody in your shit against the grain, right?
Because he gonna go to jail if he steals something out that car.
Man, quit playing. You better fix your hair. That shit look weak. And your teeth fucked up, bro. You gotta get your shit together. You can't hop out on no grown man, put a camera in his face with your teeth fucked up.
What?
Feel me? Get your shit together. I'm not from this old funny world you from. I'm not from this world you from, bro.
Okay.
I don't go by these rules, homie.
Okay.
And I've been to jail. That don't threaten me, bro. Trust me. If I had a bad day, I'd have tested your jaw.
Okay.
And I'd have got my homegirl to test your jaw.
Okay, and
So
y'all
don't
gonna go
talk.
to jail
Don't,
and you just
I'm not
said you've been before.
I ain't tripping on jail. I trip on respect.
Okay.
I'm willing to die behind mine, let alone go to jail.
Okay, but all I'm saying is
So
it's just a camera.
ain't nothing you gonna say. You gonna
I didn't say
respect me. You gonna
nothing to
respect
you.
my line though, as well as your boy. All right, so look, whatever the case is, homie, it's a right way to do shit. It's a wrong way to do it. You don't jump out on me. This nigga's getting killed out here. Don't jump out on me, homie.
Okay.
You understand that?
Okay.
All right. So next time you do that, make sure your doors ain't unlocked. Make sure your phone ain't slipping. And you lucky I wasn't on no bullshit today, because I would have tested your jaw. Trust me.
All right.
You feel me? Quote me on that. Neighborhood victory lap on the way.
Okay.
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 This nigga threw ice at him. Throw that ice up for the nicest MC. Oh shit! I never seen the whole clip. I never seen the whole clip of that shit. I always just saw, you know, that one little part where he took the phone and then tossed it back. Yeah, I'm a rolling 60 Crip first. And then it cut off. I never seen all this shit. He threw the ice at the bitch and he told you. He told you.
Flipping. And you lucky I wasn't on no bullshit today, because I would have tested your jaw. Trust me.
All right.
You feel me? Quote me on that. Neighborhood victory lap on the way.
Okay.
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 Nigga threw a napkin at that nappy headed hoe.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Tossed the napkin at her. Threw the ice. Well, they learned today. So, Charleston, you fucking wrong, nigga. You wrong. You ain't see that. You ain't see that.
She died. I seen him slapping a guy that's trying to record him and his girl, which you a celebrity. I heard him say, "I'm a Crip" before.
Nah, you got it wrong, nigga.
And I empty my Glock in his chest.
Oh, yeah. What happened to your chest? There's powerful niggardry at work here.
Nah, that ain't what happened.
Before I'm anything. Not that I'm a man, not that I'm a father. I heard him say I'm a Crip before anything. So once I started listening to him, I heard a song where he say, "I'm gonna turn all these into lesbians." Now
I didn't hear that song.
Now I see. It's on.
So at that point you became an advocate for women.
I don't give a fuck about women.
Yeah, because
I don't
the same women you say
no. Let me finish. You asked me about Nip. He said I'm
Oh,
gonna
the
turn all these.
fucking Terminator TOG in the chat. What up, T? The creatures are sick pieces better. Yeah, man. These motherfuckers talking that shit, man. Nah, B. You know, just go. Just close. Just stop. The summer's coming up. As much as they hate black men, they're gonna get pregnant by a fucking 1,000 of them this summer. But
And I'm
they
saying
hate
I
'em.
got a daughter. So when I see them, I don't like gang members. Gang members don't do a motherfucking thing for black people but kill other black people. During the police shooting, the gang members ain't rising up like that daddy did to go kill nothing. When it's time to, when the Mexicans do something to the same, so I'm saying these gang members, he just so happened to be one of them gang members. So when I go to his funeral, I find out why are people in my city celebrating this. I ain't never heard his songs or nothing. Don't know nothing about this.
Stop right there. I was one to say, and Biggie Smalls said it, you nobody till somebody kills you. Because Nip dropped his album 2019, right?
Yeah.
No, 2018.
Yeah.
He died 2019,
Yeah.
right? So that first year, Album did 50, 60,000 copies, okay? Even when he got killed, it still took another year after the death for it to reach platinum. If the boom, the persona that we saw from the world was real, it wasn't just no BS, that thing would have been platinum overnight.
So when I go to the funeral, I'm sitting and I'm listening because I'm here to find out who.
Listen, man, the reason why that shit ain't go platinum is because niggas don't like positive shit. When you could tell that when you get on a goddamn, you get on this fucking internet and you make a video, say you make a video about how to keep the black community together or this or that, niggas ain't watching that shit. Niggas don't want to see that shit. Nobody want to see nothing positive. We're used to shock value. We're used to look at prime example, Kevin Samuels. He was trying to tell men how to take care of themselves and what to do and all that shit. Like, no, he said nobody paid him any attention. When he started going at the bitches, arguing with the bitches on the phone and shit, that's when his shit blew up. When he had that argument with that broad, what do you call that bitch? Average at best. That's when his shit blew up. Because he told a black woman that she wasn't shit and she wasn't cute enough to be asking for what the fuck she was asking for. That is when he blew up. You can't tell nobody nothing positive, man. Tell your kids something positive. That's the only motherfucker that might listen. They most likely won't fucking listen. People don't like positive shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why his fucking album wasn't selling like that. He talking about investing and building in the community and all this other shit. Man, niggas ain't want to hear that shit. Oh, that sounded a little LA, right? Niggas ain't want to hear that shit, right? Yeah, they ain't want to hear that shit, man. Can't tell this, man. Hold on. Put my fucking shoes on. That's why that shit ain't sell. But motherfuckers was damn sure singing that shit when he fucking died.
Who is this Nip guy? So I don't hear nobody really say Nipsey. I hear Earmus. So when Lauren London's son got up there and said, last night, Earmus came to me in a dream and he was in heaven. And he said, what's up, killer? So when this kid gave this detailed description of Earmus, homie, it blew my mind. I put the blunt out and
he was the father.
I started paying attention. So then Lauren London spoke about him. So I said, nah, homie, Nipsey was a character like the WWE. This guy was intelligent. And then I got to talk to Big Syke after the funeral. Big Syke gave me a ride back to the house. Big Syke said Nip came up to him when he was about 11 years old and said, big homie, why you gangbang? And he said, I gangbang because I was born to. He said Nip told him at 11, he don't have the name Nip yet, big homie, when I grow up, I'm gonna change the hood. Kid grew up to change the hood. So I fell in love with Earmus.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
So so I'm painting a picture. These rappers ain't who we think they are.
Yeah.
If I'm looking from afar, I'm thinking Nip is a hardcore neighborhood roller, but nigga, this nigga was a compassionate guy. So I'm trying to show the kids, yeah, what we see in these personas, but it's a flip side of a coin to these.
Well, do you think Denzel's a snitch?
Oh, no, I don't know.
Well, he played one in American Gangster.
I don't think that, but
I'm saying he played one in American Gangster. So why can't
No.
They rap persona.
Because our kids think these are the personas. I with kids. I ain't talking to grown folks.
So what kids you talking about? You talking about the kids
we know what actor.
I don't know what kids you talking about. I'm talking about the kids I know.
My son,
I don't know your son. I'm talking about the kids in my neighborhood.
But what do your son think?
My son know not to think, cause he been taught all that's bullshit on TV.
So is it on the rappers or is it on the parents?
It's on the parents.
So question I have for you with this same thing. You also are a father. And
Hell
when you hear messages,
I'm a daddy too.
Yeah, when you hear
father just biological shot you out. Daddy will take care of you.
Facts. Now when you talk about being a father, being a daddy, right, and you hear a message like Charleston's, do you agree with his message, knowing that you don't want that for the kids?
No, I'm told even he know that. I'm told I tell the kids to go to police academy, goddamn military school, trade school. I tell them gang banging is the dumbest, stupidest thing I could have ever done. I don't regret it because it got me to where I'm at today, right? I went through what I went through to understand it. But I don't think gangbanging is healthy for nobody in no shape, form, or fashion at all.
Man, I believe gangbanging has a purpose. And if that purpose is not prevalent, you don't need to be doing it, man. Gangbanging started from my research. That shit started as out of a need of protection from people entering certain areas, fucking with them. Right. So if you don't need protection from certain people entering your area, robbing or killing or beating y'all up, you don't need to be gangbanging. Everybody should be able to go to the same fucking store, go take the damn train, go ride down this block and all that with no fucking issues. With no issues. It shouldn't be, oh, this is the Mexican gang side, or this is the Black Crip side, and this is the Black Blood side. Like, that shit ain't supposed to fucking be. All y'all niggas need the same goddamn thing. Food, water, resources, and shelter. You don't need to be fucking gangbanging over there. You know what I'm saying? That shit started when they desegregated LA. I'm talking about the LA part. When they went up north, when they went to Cali, they said, yo, don't sell no homes on this side of this street, because this is for the whites. Because when the blacks started moving up there, the whites started moving out. So they all moved to this side. They told all them realtors, you don't send no niggas on this side. So they just kept sending the niggas on that side, on that side, on that side. Well, on this side, when these white people, when their kids grew up, they started going into the black neighborhoods, popping on them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Chasing them, throwing bottles and rocks and beating them up and shit. So all the kids over here, they got together and they said, yo, when we go here, we all gonna go here. When we go do this, we all gonna go do this. And they formed their gang, but it was out of a need for protection from getting fucked up. So in 2025, you out here in the fucking street and you decide to join a gang, and you got a RICO charge in your fucking future. Cause now they done started hitting these niggas with RICO charges. Yeah, man. Up here in New York, they stay picking up 20, 30 motherfuckers a clip. Sending them all to Rikers Island, hitting them with all that RICO. Fuck it, get them niggas out of here. Get them out of here, man. Neighborhood got to be safe. That shit was formed to protect motherfuckers from outside, bringing harm to the black people. But now you got the gang of black people bringing harm to other black people. No, that shit don't make no sense. So yeah.
All the cap that is there to protect the community, nah, that ain't what it's there for. Because if we even look at what we do, majority gangs,
that shit was there in the beginning.
Claim a park, right? Who the park was created for?
Now, that's now he's talking about what we're talking about as of now, right? You can't claim a park. Like, nigga, everybody get to go to this fucking park. You know what I'm saying? Like, if in this neighborhood everybody black or everybody Latino or is black and Latino, and somebody comes in that park and fucks y'all up, then y'all form something to keep them out. When they come in on that bullshit, y'all bust them up in their motherfucking head. All right, I could see that. But if you got one person claiming a whole park in the fucking neighborhood that's for everybody, nah, you don't do that.
Kids. Okay, now if you got a bunch of grown dudes in the park who done went across the way and put some work in 2 nights before, where they know where to come retaliate at. Yeah. So now you got a bunch of grown cats bringing the problem to the park, and now we got.
That's exactly why when I take my kids to the park, I look in that shit first, and I tell my kids to look in that shit. If you go to a park and you see a bunch of teenagers in it, who's doing the shooting? The teens. So if you go to a little kid park, my kid is 12 and my other one is 8. If I take y'all to the park and I see teenagers in that motherfucker, we not going to sit up in that. This is a little kid park. Why the fuck is there 16, 17, 18, 19-year-olds hanging around in the park? Nah. That ain't where you go. Exactly, man. Exactly. And that movement right there made us look even worse, bro. That movement ain't help us at all. That shit made us look even worse. Made us look worse because them fucking lesbo chicks went up there and took money from everybody. You even had white people donating to that shit. It was a good cause. You know, yeah, man, we're going to donate to the Black Lives Matter Fund. Like, it makes motherfuckers feel good. You know, they donated to that, but then to find out that these bitches took the money and bought fucking mansions and gave to the LGBT communities and all of that shit. You ever get a chance, man, watch Candace Owens on that Black Lives Matter shit. She did a impeccable job on dismantling that shit, bro. Yeah, man. That shit made us look worse. Made us look worse, man.
Little Eddie hit over here 9 years old because he in the sandbox, right? So everything that they do is really a violation, but I guess what? Majority of these gangs, the rules were started by somebody with an 8th grade education. This is just what's real, and it's selective politicking all the way through. What's wrong for him was right for him because he got the bag. What's right for him is wrong for him because who his uncle is. So it ain't really no structure. It ain't nothing about it. I didn't really start growing in the mind until I left the hood and started to see the world.
But what got me here, he was killed by his own kind.
Well, Boosie called that. Boosie told everybody years ago.
He was killed by his own kind. And it ain't been no retribution or retaliation or no ill will toward the kind that killed him.
Well, how could it be when that's the nature of their block? They got a saying over there.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Danza. Just one of the many faces of the machine known as the Danza Project. Please.
Who the players were in the video, right? I said it's a dude from Louisiana. He knows something about you. He sends it to me. I don't know how to contact your people. Half the information I got don't got nothing to do with the law. Now the paperwork we pull, paperwork is public record. The number one thing that y'all don't realize works against you is a phone number. If we got your phone number, we got everything. Phone number gonna tell us your information. We gonna see your city. You from LA County, we gonna run it. Anything criminal gonna pop up and then we gonna dig.
I see.
I got a whole team. I can pull my phone open right now. I got a whole team that's all they do all day is run, pull, potential ops. Who's a potential op? Anybody they see on the internet mentioning my name in any type of disrespectful way, I look at it. I was talking to Charleston. Some of them I look at, this just want me to mention him for some clout. Some of them I see, you think you that guy. We expose you.
What about Clubhouse? What does that factor in with all that?
That's a code I created.
Damn near seem like the CEO of
Clubhouse.
No.
Oh, okay.
I just took the app.
It's yours.
Yeah, he damn near seem like he's the owner.
Yeah, you own it.
So the Honey side runs 24 hours, 7 days a week. It never shuts down. It's compiled of 15 rooms. I got a security team. It's a queen. That's her. R&B. We got
y'all bullying people.
We don't. No, we don't. Because we be in our own space. We got spies. I got 42 spies that never talk. They won't call me. They just text me.
But what's their motivation?
Huh?
But what's their motivation? Are they trying to get favor with
You know what
whack?
their motivation is?
Or,
you know what their motivation? Everybody want to be part of something. Everybody want to be part of something. And if they can pick and choose what they are part of, they hit me. They be like, they know, okay, Wack got 33 spies. He'll send me a slew of stuff. Can I be spy 34? This real. I pull this phone open right now. They report to me what's going on Clubhouse, who doing what on the floor. What, like Hocus 4 Fifth, we on this bumper. If I go to my phone right now, I guarantee you they done pulled up all kind of shit on Hocus.
I forgot about Hocus for a Fifth. I like Hocus for a Fifth. I remember seeing his shit on I forgot about that name. I remember seeing his shit on Instagram. Yeah, that's the nigga right here. I forgot about this nigga, man. $11 ago. Adam 22 coming to the Bronx. Let me see something. Let me go here. See if he got anything on Whack 100. Anything on Whack? See, Aaron presses charges against Whack. Oh, Hocus for a Fifth Clubhouse TV. Whack 100. Bullet Gotti, an entire Clubhouse diss. They saying I started the beef between Whack and Hassan Campbell. Say, Hocus, damn, I forgot about this nigga. You got any lives about Whack? He said, we on his bumper.
What in the? Oh man, not these bozos again. Whack 100 and Bullets Gotti flame up Hocus for. Man, fucking trash. Bozo ass niggas. Hold that. You know what? I got something for y'all. I'll be right back. Hold that.
Yo. Bitch nigga drive the Addy, but still ain't none of y'all pull up. While I'm stunting on the gram in the backyard doing pull-ups. Whack, you a bitch, dare you to come try me. Got bullets for you, not dick sucker, Bullets Gotti. Bullets, I would smack you, but that's a hate crime assault charge. Plus I don't hit bitches, my name ain't Omar. I built you out, you bitch ass nigga. You my E-ho, the real voice of the ground. What the fuck is a Sam Beto? Y'all know where I'm at, so why the fuck you ain't come see me? Sam, you a dead nigga. This revenge for Tia Beanie, back to Three Finger Whack, who love getting his ass touched. I'm about to do him worse than a Kim Cuts pack up. Reek a broke nigga, talk to me when you bag up. And B sound like he autistic with asthma. I'm a gangster. Somebody should have told you who you fooling with. Bullets really suck the trans dick. Just Google it. Stevie, you know you gotta see me one day. So watch what you say on those messy Mondays. Hey, let's get.
Wait a minute. What? Bullets Gotti trans porn? Nah, this. Oh, come on. What the fuck is going on here? This nigga put this shit up here. Oh, that shit is crazy.
You know you gotta see me one day, so watch what you say on those messy Mondays. Hey, let's get the business clear. All you niggas soft, I really live this here. A fat nigga wanna mind his business. You ain't never put in work, nigga, I'm the trenches. Levels, I was gon' chill, now I'm on that boy ass. Trying to figure how I'ma still whoop from Troy ass. Trying to figure out who gon' stand they ground when it pop off. Run down, blow his top off. They told me you a bitch from the get-go. It's forever suck a dick, fuck you and that little hippo. I'm the realest nigga doing what I do on the app. Think I'm lying, gon' ask my nigga Luke for the facts. Whack wanna dox, me I wanna box. Turn down 100K for a fade, nigga stop. He say cause he ain't wanna payday for his op. Told him take mine and he still.
He wanted to fight Whack 100 for 100,000. Man, these niggas is wilding out, bro. The what? Oh my god. I'll tell you, man, niggas can't go nowhere without fucking beefing. And you know what? The women is taking Women is taking our place and being the fucking degenerates and out there fighting and shooting and shit.
Watch this. You look.
Say what's up, Hokers. I fuck with Hokers too.
Oh, you fuck with Hokers too, yeah.
I fuck with Hokers.
What I tell you?
Yeah, riding in the motherfucker. Bro. Say, that's that boys' home shit.
Look, what I tell you?
Nah, that's that boys' home shit, man. That went to the boys' home.
What it say?
Oh, yeah.
That's his paperwork.
PDF.
Look, focus.
Uh-oh.
Bail. Look. Look at this. We got mounds of this shit. That's one text thread. I got like 10 of these on it. So it's an operation over there.
So let me ask you this. How do a motherfucker come to Clubhouse and make money? Because that's all my whole beef with me. Over ain't making no goddamn money.
Clubhouse, I designed to help other people make money. So I got a media team, and they sit down there. Wherever I go, they follow me. Sometime I create the content. Like lately, they've been having a old 2-year clip of me and my girl. They don't know we be in the same house. We be like, baby, let's give them some content. She'll go in there and be talking. I come in there, what you just say? And we'll just argue. Right? But they believe it. It's entertaining to the people.
Yeah.
Right? So they take it and they run with it. But guess what? My media team takes it, chops it up, and release it. Whack 100 and White gets into it. People watch it. I got like 6, 7 people on the media team.
Well, that's why I stopped coming over there, because I know that I'm going to come over here, argue with you, not make no money, have a conversation.
Coming over there because I had you figured out before you got there.
Oh, well, you wouldn't argue with me. Yeah. You wouldn't argue with me. I come over here to fight.
That's rule one.
I come over here to fight.
Engaged.
No, look, so they saying, what? Charleston said this, Charleston said that. Bitch, Charleston. I said, listen, I'm fighting Charleston back right now. I said, I'm going to fight this for about 2 weeks. It's all the war. They said, when are you going to go start fighting? I said, I'm fighting him now. Get it 2 weeks.
The war.
These niggas be playing us. And this is something that we knew. But aside from it being something that we knew, it's different when you hear the niggas say it, right? Like, remember when Shannon Sharp, Ocho Cinco, and the fucking broad that was fucking with Ocho, they was like, yo, the broad signed with Shannon Sharp to be on his show, and everybody's like, yo, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? This nigga Shannon Sharp signed Ocho Cinco's ex and all of this other shit when they actually planned that shit. Somebody in the chat the other day, they said, why is this shit with Remy and them coming up when they've been broke up? Why this shit popping up now all of a sudden? After what this nigga just said, that shit got me thinking. Like I don't mind. Like me, I don't like bullshit content. I don't like fake content, bro. I don't like skits. Like where like you'll see a skit of a dude and a chick arguing. Oh, yo, I caught you cheating on me. Why you cheating on me? Blah 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 blah. And the bitch is like, yo, you ain't. And they arguing, and you just like, yo, wait a minute. Who the fuck just sits there and just lets a person record them while they arguing with them? So you really with your girl like, yo, why you cheated on me? Like, that shit looks crazy, bro. Who does this? Nobody fucking does that. Nobody does that. And they'll clip that shit up and they'll put it on these fucking apps, and these sites, and we sitting there getting emotionally triggered. These niggas is playing us. That's why everything before I show you all that shit, I go and I double check. If whether it's a crime or whether it's something with one of these cats, like when they said that it was these 2 white dudes that went to a black neighborhood and they got bodied. Motherfuckers ran with that. I clipped the picture of the 2 white boys and I put it in the Google search. You know what came up? That was the same picture of these 2 white dudes that was in a road rage incident, and they both had daughters and their daughters in the car, and they both shot each other's daughter in the car during the road rage incident. It's like, oh, you shot my daughter, nigga. Then he goes and shoots the guy's daughter. That's what that from. And it ain't they ain't pull up to the hood in KKK outfits and get bodied. That didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta check shit. You gotta check shit. Like, they just said that this dude got arrested. I think it was him. They just said he just got arrested for some shit. That nigga ain't get arrested.
Once he ain't stupid, right? He didn't study me like I studied him. If I say one word to him, that's all he needs. It's blazing.
It's on.
I had to fight him with silence. You can't fight no nigga.
I ain't been back since.
Talk faster than you.
It's hard.
Say more heinous shit. This nigga say the most crazy.
Let me ask you this. You talk about like people pulling, like you putting shit out on the internet. How they get a picture of you with your cheeks out though?
No, I was laying on the bed. I just, listen. So Broad come in. She did a podcast with me, right? I ain't gonna lie. I went over there. I hit her. You know, you slide into something and you like, she make the wrong face and you really look at what you doing. You like, you tripping? Hold on. Yeah, so I just stopped like 7-8 minutes in, right? And when I stopped, I just started feeling.
Wait a minute. What? What? What did he just say? 1, 2, 3.
You know, you slide into something and you like, she make the wrong face and you really look at what you doing. You like, you tripping? Hold on. Yeah, so I just stopped like 7. Come in, she did a podcast with me, right? I ain't gonna lie, I went over there, I hit her. You know, you slide into something and you like, she make the wrong face and you really look at what you doing. You like, you tripping? Hold on. Yeah, so I just stopped like 7-8 minutes in, right? And when I stopped, I just started feeling like disgusting. So I'm like, let me go get in the shower. Cause wash this shit off for me. I wasn't proud of this shit. I'm like, you tripping, what the f you want? So I went and jumped in the shower and I'm one of them dudes, bro, that I like to be served. So I'm like, I done did this with this mother hood rat. She gonna do something. Bitch, go get some lotion, come lotion my body. So I laid on the bed, and when I laid on the bed, when she went to get the lotion, she took a picture. Now here go the thing. I don't know about y'all, but I don't walk around the room fully dressed, especially no hotel room. Right? Not with no female. Like, now it'd be different if, because it's me, anything he do, they catch this outside with his shoes off, they gonna say he broke, he ain't got no shoes. So it could be some normal shit, but they gonna take it and ride with it. Now, I don't mind it because we understand the algorithm. Good, bad, the ugly. If you mentioning the shit, it don't matter to me. Now, you got me in there with a transgender or something I ain't supposed to be in there with, then it's a problem. But long as I'm in there with a female,
yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what now.
I remember. You said that like
well, his ass was ashy.
Yeah, he was he shaved the back of his legs or some shit.
Yeah. And the toe was pointing to the ground. So you know, you heard the story just said. I said, done went in the dirt, laying on his belly, toe to the ground.
So let me ask you a question. So you just you lay in the bed. Look, so you lay in your bed. You just lay on your back.
No, you know, just jugging that shit.
I'm just
I lay how you lay, but nigga, ain't no picture floating around. Nigga with me laying like that. Yeah. No, so you know, at that time, that was good.
Well, he gonna grab it and he gotta roll with it.
Not just for me, but for a lot of people, that was at least 2 months worth of content.
Yeah, you got
at least 2 months worth of content. And the broad that did it, she had about a 6 to 9 month run of content. She just didn't know what to do, so she lost the light. Right. She was supposed to quit talking about him and bring it about her and her gifts and talents. So that's where a lot of people get caught up at home. They get the light, they have this momentum, and then it's on this short span.
Well, I mean, what she didn't want me to release was that
narratives and dialogues. What up, bro?
Baby, welcome to the party.
What up, kid? We got here. I'm just trying to figure out why do you have to make that known? If you really like females, there shouldn't be any announcement unless you're doing something you shouldn't be doing or should be ashamed. Yeah, I think all these niggas done did some freaky deaky shit, bro. Reason being, these new niggas is the new celebrities, bro. These niggas, it's no more Denzel. It's no more of them type of niggas, bro. These is the new celebrities, bro. And you know what I'm saying? I think these dudes is falling into some freaky deaky shit, bro. You know what I mean? I remember Charleston White, he said there was something about he was on a bus with Aiden Ross and some other niggas, and they was trying to get him to do some freaky shit. And man, you know what, man? They could keep that celebrity shit, man. But one thing I am noticing, the way they talking right here, they really dropping a dime on how they do this content. Like they really they really playing the public. We falling for that shit, man. We falling for that shit, man. I don't believe shit these niggas say no more, man. Yeah, for me, it's always the pause here and the pause, their movement, their moment. And if you call yourself on the load with your life and don't want people knowing your business, I would say stop speaking out loud and telling on yourself. Just do you. That is so true. That is so true. They don't do that shit. They got to talk about every damn thing. So from what this guy said, they look at it as long as it's within this realm, they don't care. Bad publicity, good publicity, as long as they in the algorithm. They want people talking about them. See, I didn't come to this shit just to, you know what I'm saying, be like a celebrity or some shit like that. I came to push a slight knowledge of male advocacy, because I got tired of hearing all this negative shit bitches was saying about dudes. Like I fucking hate that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like people talking about men in the light. That's bullshit. I feel, women gotta hold their 50% of fuckery instead of putting the whole 100% on men. Nah, you bitches gotta hold y'all shit too. So that's why I came to this motherfucker. But this other shit, them trying to be a fucking, I'm good, man. I'm good, bro. But I don't like them playing us like that.
You know when you hit that spot and she opened her mouth up, halfway back, her tongue was like gray, copper.
Oh man!
So I was like, "Oh shit!"
Diddy was
so
pissing in her mouth.
all systems went off. Like it just everything stopped working.
Where'd I park at?
Yeah,
Start thinking about other shit like.
Now I got a question for you though. Why you keep saying Nipsey was paying for protection?
Turn it on.
Where you get that from? For real, like, cause I've never known Nip. One thing about his movement, his team, and his brother wouldn't have went for it. I never known him to pay nobody for no protection.
His people. Yeah, I ain't gonna say no name, but his people.
So now you protecting lives.
Well,
come on, Charles.
I don't know if they lied or not. I met them before the internet.
Do you really think?
Man, listen.
No, for real. Do you really?
Yeah. If Big U is what they say he was, there's no way he was letting.
Okay, let's do the math. Let's do the math. One of Nipsey Hussle's mans, Fats, he about 5'3". Why? Put Big U on his pockets. You think if Nip Team feared Big U like that, a nigga raise his hand to him?
Man,
What? What? Oh my God. 5'3", bro. That's like the nigga that knocked out Suge Knight, B. Oh my God. Yo, that's crazy. What?
Feared Big U like that? Why? Fats, he about 5'3". Why? Put Big U on his pockets. You think if Nick Team feared Big U like that, a nigga raise his hand to him?
Man,
Yes or no?
All I know is, from what I heard directly after the funeral and what I seen on that camera, he got killed in his own hood, in his own city, around his own friends, with word of your protection. If you ain't
bro, that happened every day out there. He just happened to be
ain't from there. I don't know.
Niggas get killed in your hood.
Not
You
like
act
that.
What?
Not like that.
We just, ain't you from where they just gunned this little dude down from his daughter? Ain't you from that area? You from Dallas Fort Worth, right?
I'm from the suburbs. I ain't from the hood.
Okay, listen.
No motherfucker hood. I ain't grew up in no neighborhood where
used to
niggas
gang
get killed.
bang?
In the boys' home. And I ain't never gang bang outside the boys' home.
How old was you when you was in the boys' home?
14 to 21.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. So that means when you made that statement, you was banging.
What banging? Made what statement?
When the shot the cop.
No, I wasn't banging.
You said you was 16.
I was 14. I was 14. We 14, we committed the murder.
So you was 14?
Yeah, 14.
So you start banging after that?
Yeah.
In the facility.
Yo,
in the facility.
You know that don't make no sense.
I don't give a what it make.
So why would you start banging after?
Because it's just like joining a fraternity. It was fun.
So you ain't never sleeping?
I ain't gotta sleep, nigga.
So why you was sleeping at that light, nigga? What you was on? You gotta tell us. We want to know.
That's different.
What you was on, nigga? You know you fucking with a professional up here.
Hold on.
You know what you was on?
Let's go. Let's see we got.
What you was on, nigga?
My own line of Charleston White Nan and Boo Boo THC. Come on.
No, that's cat. That's cat. Good promo. What
No.
you was on?
My own line of Nan. He think everything cap. I ain't no capping nigga. Nigga, I got my own line from the weed spot. I asked them to make it like that so we can combat the opioid crisis. I told them make it strong so they got some people and put them in the laboratory. Nigga made me my own and I make a killing off.
Concentrate.
Nigga.
I thought they found some pills in the car.
They didn't find no pills in the car, nigga. That's why I ain't got no felony conviction. Nigga, in Texas, they ain't finna let me get caught with no pills in the guns, in all the bags of the
you
drink.
been caught with all kind of shit.
You a goddamn lie, nigga. I only get caught with guns and weed. And I say the weed is CBD.
Your guns was legal though.
They is legal, but you can't have it with weed. So I have to go to court and say, Your Honor, this is not THC marijuana, this is the CBD, Your Honor.
Medicine.
Under the federal levels. So they throw out the weed and give me back my gun. Most dumb niggas don't know that. They keep the package with the weed plant on it in the name. I keep it in the Ziploc bag, nigga, so I can say it's CBD. Nigga, you ain't talking to no dumb nigga.
And another thing I don't understand, these dudes who come from a prison, jail background, and often get out and try to act like they holier, and then get on social media and tell everything. Crazy part is they make it so easy for other dudes to say it's okay to snitch. I just can't believe these niggas. Nothing they say no more. I can't believe nothing that they say no more, bro. I didn't believe shit that they said anyway. I always verified it, but I would never believe anything they say. Oh, who said that? Charleston? Nope. Who said that? Whack one? Nope. None of them niggas. None of them niggas tell the truth. They probably up here both just talking shit to for the clicks and views. I ain't gonna front. This nigga got Whack 100 and Charleston White on his platform at the same time. I guess it's different if you're a person who wasn't in the streets versus someone like them who was been in the streets.
I'm just asking. I saw you. Listen,
he ain't talking to no dumb nigga.
I saw you at a light.
I put
sleep on the steering wheel.
I put the car parked because I already knew I was leaning. Threw the keys over in the passenger seat so they can't get you with the DWI. If they're in your pockets, normally you're supposed to get out the driver's seat.
Yeah.
So
Ain't you supposed to put that shit like in a glove box?
laid the seat back and I cut the car off, attached from the keys, and went to sleep. And beat the case. Shout out to Andy Platt, Andy Platt, bad motherfucking law.
Yo, quick question. A couple nights ago, we just saw interesting turn of events with Antonio Brown at the Aiden Ross
Charleston
event.
White said some niggas at him. He tried to act like he wasn't the back door.
Yeah, no, I wasn't there. I ain't see it.
What?
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Charleston, you know we got word that...
I wasn't there.
So you didn't tell the people Antonio was in there?
No, I wasn't there. I was live.
He be coming up with some shit.
I was live.
Yo, that nigga Antonio Brown is crazy, bro. Oh my God. I mean, if they tried to rob him for real, niggas tried to rob him for real, and that nigga ran, then he turned around, pulled his gun out, and ran back, and then started busting at niggas. Yo, this nigga Antonio, your fucking son coming up? God damn. Oh, shit. I ain't even go to sleep yet.
On the
I
stream.
see how he does it.
Yeah, I was live on the stream. I just heard about it. Yeah, I just heard about it.
And the people be taking these internet clips, these little ass clips, and they go off with it.
I mean, I know what I'm doing. Shit, he know what I'm doing.
Yeah, they gonna run with that.
Yeah. So Charles, when you say you think you're the baddest, are you saying intellectually wise as far as outwitting and outthinking people?
Yeah.
Because I think when you say that, people like
they think it tough and fight. Yeah. So Michael Jackson said I'm bad. It's the name of his album. Yeah. And so I grew up watching Michael Jackson.
Yeah, all right. That's enough of that.
This is a new episode of the Dancer Project. Something different.
Your violence. Plus, I don't fight fire.
Man, they ain't got nothing on that nigga. He about to walk. Yeah, that's about it, man. I'm about to call it a wrap. This shit, man. This Remy, this shit.
You really are.
I told y'all earlier, I'm gonna let y'all know one of the reasons why she has so much animosity.
Yeah, my man. Yeah, just as bad as Orlando Brown. Orlando Brown is fucking nuts. All right, my brother. Yo, everybody. Thanks for stopping by and shit like that, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all on the fucking next one. Today is, what the hell's today? Tuesday. All right. Be careful, be safe. Don't let nobody trick you out of position. Don't let nobody make you fuck them up and get your ass locked up. Don't get none of these motherfuckers pregnant. Black women, if you hate us niggas so much, stop giving up the pussy. And go give it to somebody else. If it's always Jermaine's fault. All right. Stay the fuck away from him. All right. And I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one. Peace.